Continuing our coverage now of possible raises for the mayor and San Antonio City Council members. After a months-long discussion, the final say will now be in the hands of voters.
On the November 5th ballot, 6 propositions to update the city charter will be up for a vote, which includes those pay raises. That's Proposition E. Council members would receive upwards of $70,000 a year, and the San Antonio mayor will receive more than $87,000. These numbers were set by the area median income through the Department of Housing and Urban Development, but there was a lot of debate surrounding this proposition.
People my age are starting families and having children. I cannot comfortably do that right now. And how many other regular working class people who want to start a family will not run for office because they know that it will not be attainable or sustainable for them?
Personally, I didn't support the final numbers that came up. I would have thought maybe a little bit less.
I will be supporting it as it is. I think HUD income is what drives a lot of our funding.
Now, it was approved during yesterday's city council meeting to go on the November ballot. Ultimately, District 6 council members Melissa Cabello-Haverda, District 8 councilman Manny Pelaez, and District 10's Mark White voted against the pay raise. News for San Antonio's Ethan Trejo is getting reaction tonight and how the pay compares to other cities.
Well, it's been a hot topic of debate amongst city council members. The proposal to raise both the mayor and council members' annual salary. We just told you what that proposal could look like, but here's how it compares to other numbers. San Antonio City Council currently makes less than cities like Austin, Dallas, and El Paso. They've been going back and forth for months on whether members deserve a raise at all. That's why they've left it up to you during the November elections.
I can understand both sides of this issue.
Alana Trevino is one of the public speakers present during yesterday's city council meeting. She was there to witness the continuation of the long-running debate.
We are forevermore taking the power of setting wages for city council members away from city council members.
Trevino says that in her opinion, she does understand the difficulty of balancing full-time jobs and council responsibilities. But if the amendment to the charter is approved, there's a fear it could encourage council members to shift their actions away from the community's best interests.
An individual that is elected to serve should be acting on their own moral obligations or desire to aid their community, rather than any sort of financial incentive.
Trevino also tells us that she believes there's still a middle ground to be found between both sides of the argument.
The council did vote to separate provisions E and F, which I feel like opens that discussion even more to finding that middle ground that satisfies both the constituents and the council members.
The charter waits for its results in November. Ethan Trejo, News 4, San Antonio.
The charter is amended every 2 years, so if Proposition E does not pass this November, pay could be revisited in the future.
Now, this is the subject of today's viewer poll. Tonight, we are asking you, do you agree with pay raises for San Antonio City Council members? Be sure to scan the QR code that you see right there on your screen to also weigh in and vote right now.